Did someone bring you this job or it's your own idea?
No, this is my own idea. But I have the concept in mind, nation and how it has a link with fashion. I'm trying to get something that has a link with fashion. Not just you see it as breast. There's a smiling pusher, very beautiful, very adoring. But then concept or aspect of this whole thing, when I'm done, that is what we are going to talk about. I wouldn't
Okay.
be now.
Okay. Within the illness, I hire Z Media.
Okay.
The patrol say first thing.
Me the Justice Gazy.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I'm Brown patrol say.
Your friend Ernest Nagi.
Oh, okay, nice. Patrol. Yeah, that's sorry. Yeah. Yeah, who say man penny ni start you air trend on social media. Say me say muna mo ye ya na.
Yeah, nice na edwuma no besi nti ya na
Oh, okay. Nti wonko na say obi ka ho. Na mo emu mienu na mo ye.
Yeah, we're three.
Okay.
But make us say four and answer five. It depends on how you take it. But then those who work on the work actually were three.
Okay.
We were three. So we just have to make sure it is done. That's all.
Okay.
Yeah.
Patrol. It's then na ejuma munyae. How did you get the job?
Oh,
Was it from a friend? You were contacted personally, and I say, how did you get it?
oh no, it was from a friend,
Okay.
a friend and a colleague.
Okay.
We're not frontliners. Sometimes I don't know, but people might take it in a different way. We were just called Charlie. This is what has come on, but the one who is supposed to execute the work, one or two being team. So we just have to be part and then help with the execution.
Oh, okay.
So that is how come
You got a
we
job.
got the job. Yeah.
Okay. So how long did it take you to finish the job? Was it an express job or a normal time job?
well, the job took a reasonable time in the sense that we were supposed to complete it and then we actually did it the way the person wanted or at the estimated time that we were given.
Okay. So like 2 weeks, 1 week, 3 weeks.
Well, even though we could say the actual day, we would actually like to shy away from the duration at which the work took to be completed for certain reasons.
Okay. In the process of doing it, what challenges did you face? How did you receive the work? Were you okay? Because it's it's a big work
Yeah.
coming from a particular party. Were you okay receiving it? Not thinking about comments
Not a party.
from
The party. We didn't get the work from a party.
yes, I know.
It's not from a party.
Yes, it's not from a
The
party.
thing is, we even don't know the
Okay.
particular person who brought even the work. That one there.
It was just a middle person who
just-
contacted you.
Exactly.
So okay, it's your work. So anyone that brings
It's our
it.
work.
Okay, yes, I'm talking to all of you. So it's your work. Anyone that brings it, you don't mind. You just do
Exactly.
anything.
Exactly.
So okay, I think he wants to
So-
say something.
This is what we do as artists. Yeah,
Okay.
this is a full-time job.
Okay.
Each and every day we wake up as artists and then we go back to bed as artists.
Mm.
So whatever works that comes to us, it's being art-related job, we just take it. And we don't actually do our works based on political affiliations or anything like that.
Okay.
Once it's an artwork, we just do it. Yeah.
Okay. So with the comments on social media, I hope you've heard it. You've seen.
Oh, a lot.
Yes.
So
So how are you coping with that?
even I think even this morning, Yeah, I opened my TikTok account, and then I saw a whole lot of the negative messages, and I saw the positive ones as well. But I wasn't bothered. I wasn't bothered because,
Okay.
or we didn't do the work based on any political affiliation, as you said earlier on.
Okay.
That is what I do. That is what we do for a living. Even when I sleep sculpture. I sleep art. When I wake up doing sculpture. Everything about me is sculpture. I
Okay.
don't do anything apart from this. I
No.
don't do anything apart from this. This is what I do for a living. So some people were even saying that I shouldn't have taken the work. That's what I do for a living. For God's sake, at least something that will put food on your table.
Table.
And you said it's because you think it is coming from your enemy
Mm-hmm.
or someone
You don't like.
you don't like. No, we just have to take it and then work.
Okay.
That's all.
So for how long have you been doing this?
Uh, Ache, Ache, Juma, they started Ache. But
Fifty won't
for
call
me, oh yeah, even when I was in basic, me chokra, I almost say I may draw. I say may draw, even in my writing.
Okay.
But going into the sculpture full time without doing anything, it's been 4 years.
Oh yes.
Yes,
Wow.
but when I went to schools, secondary, tertiary, I was doing it. It's something that
Wow.
I do.
You have the passion. You're
Yeah,
okay with
thank you.
it.
Yeah.
How about you?
Well, I started as a pencil artist. I usually used to draw. Uh, I'm so much into this cartoons and anime stuff. But then,
Okay.
as time goes on, when I entered the university, I actually came to TTU to do graphics. But then, for certain reasons, I was given sculpture. But I didn't shy from it because back in SHS, I've actually tried it before and then I liked it.
Okay.
So whilst in school, through assignments and then uh, certain ways being given to us, actually developed the love and then the interest for it. So I actually started doing sculpture, I think 6 years ago as a student, but then professionally, it's been 2 years.
2 years.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. And have you been getting the jobs? Do they come? Do you need to advertise before you get it, or people just see your art and then they're like, "I want it. I want
Okay,
this." How do you get
so
it?
art, when you become an artist, you have to develop a specific style of working.
Okay.
So your work actually speaks for you. It's I think it's difficult to actually market your work in the sense that you can't go around telling people I'm an artist, so you should patronize me or something. But then what you put out there would actually bring the next customer at the end of the day. So that's actually basically how I market my work. And then when you ask if it puts food on our table, it actually does. Yeah. When you do it well, you are not going to go hungry.
Okay.
That's all I can say.
Wow.
Okay. It's very challenging, you know.
Okay.
It's very challenging because people don't actually see the use of the works that we do. Especially people perceive it to be when you are dead, when you are deceased, and that is where
they engrave it on their graveyard.
exactly, yeah. And it's one of the things that we need to shy away from. Is we need to ignore that perception. I think one of the comments that I received on TikTok, the person was saying, the person is alive and we've done the statue. So I told the person that prominent people in the society who have done a lot, very important issue to their people, so far as the development of the country is concerned, they have their statues erected. At least to commemorate them. You don't need to wait for the person to die before you commemorate them. No, it's wrong. So I gave an example of Cristiano Ronaldo, Messi, we have Beckham, and all these people. Yeah, they have statues all over. It's just to commemorate them. It's with what they've been able to achieve so far.
So with your field of work, do you have Special field, as in special thing that you act out, or just anything when it comes to the sculpture. You see,
Yeah.
it's different from drawing with your hands.
Yeah.
Drawing with pencil
Yeah.
or pen. So is it just anything that you create, or just
Oh yeah.
you have a particular something?
Anything so far as that particular thing can be let's say copied or can be done with a different material. So far as I have the passion, the inner feeling to do it, I can just do it.
Oh, okay.
You asked about how we survive
Yeah.
with it. If I don't get any contract or any job in a month or two, I create them myself.
Okay.
Yeah, because I need to create. Just like I need to see. One of the things that we or I learned, it's psychology.
Okay.
We call something critical thinking. Yeah,
Yeah.
but when you discuss issue with people, you don't just have to listen to what they say alone. You just look at the expression.
You read meaning.
You read
into
meaning to it. Out of that, what can you create?
Okay.
Yeah, and then out of that, you're able to come out with something that can complement that negative feeling of that particular person, and it will baffle you to
You get a whole lot.
exactly. There was one day I was walking with one of my lecturers, Professor Bentum. He told me a story about a work that he did. He did a female figure with a
Yeah.
breast, like
Okay.
young lady.
Okay.
So he placed the work alongside the road. Then one old lady or old woman was passing by. She just saw the work, and all of a sudden, the way the woman was smiling and laughing. So he asked the woman, mommy, why are you so happy? He said, do you know what? When I was at this age, this is how my breast was. This is how my buttocks was. I was very charming. But now everything has dropped.
That's real.
So at least it gives us a reflective memory of what is past and then what we are to incur or what we need to foresee
Okay.
of tomorrow. So if you don't get it, we create them.
Okay.
We create employment. People talk about employment.
Yeah.
They say the government should create some. So we are creating some.
You are creating
Exactly.
some. Fine. That is good. I want to ask you, are you married or single? Both of you?
I'm not married.
You are not married. How about you?
Neither am I. I'm not married as well.
But you have girlfriend? You have a girlfriend?
I'm not married. It's either I am single or I am married.
You are married.
Yeah.
So you don't want to talk about you having a girlfriend.
There's
But
no-
you have dependents. People that depend on you. You have a family you take care of.
Yes, I have family. I have my dad, I have my mom, I have my brothers, I have my sisters, I have my
So you have
cousins.
a lot of people.
I have a lot of people. I have friends
Depending
who
on
even,
you.
who even ask for hands when they are in difficult
So
times.
you have lots of same applies to you.
Yeah, I have a family as well. Not my own family as in a wife and kids, but I have my siblings and then my parents and also friends. So
Do you have kids?
I don't have kids.
You?
I'm single. I'm single. If you are serious, please, if you are not serious, don't
Let's DM me.
don't DM me. If you are not serious, don't come.
Okay. So how do you feed the people around? How do you take care of them? Is it from the same business, or you have a side hustle that brings you another income?
Okay. Apart from the sculpture, as we know, sculpture is not just only about the statues.
Okay.
We do interior designs and we do exterior designs as well.
Okay.
We even do furniture. We
Oh.
produce furniture. Yes, furnitures. If you want mural works are done on walls. It's something that we do. There are a lot. We are into welding. We do it.
Wow.
Yeah, we are into cement works.
Okay.
So there are a lot that we do. recently, I think for about a year now, I've been working at a tourist site at Gumua Nshaim.
Okay.
Yeah, it's when you are going to Shredo. It's in between Winneba Junction and Shredo. Yeah, the place is called the Crown Forest.
Okay.
Yeah, the Crown Forest Safari. I've been working there for a year or two. Yeah, there are lots that I have done, and I'm hoping that those who go there will actually see some of the works that I have.
I'll try and visit
Yeah.
the place.
So it is not only about producing statues. We do interior and
we have a
exterior
lot.
a lot that we do.
Okay.
So I would like to recommend sculpture as a study to mothers or parents out there who are actually looking for a good kind of education for their children, or their children, because sculpture actually goes beyond what people usually know. Because the last time I was talking to someone about sculpture, and then a person was like, say sculpture there about some same. But then it's not so.
Mm-hmm.
Well, sculpture goes into welding, painting. It's actually the mother of all other arts forms.
Okay.
Yeah. When you do sculpture, you learn a bit of welding, you learn a bit of painting, a little bit of graphics designing, a little bit of, I think, pencil works, like I said before, which is where I started from. So we actually get contracts sometimes to do furnitures, like you said, burglar proof gates and all those metal stuff. So it goes beyond sitting at home and then waiting for someone to bring a portrait or a statue or a bust for you to do. You can always get work wherever you don't even expect to get work from, because there are times we are painters and there are times we are sculptors, as we are right now.
Okay.
And there are certain times that we are welders. We do a lot.
Okay.
Yeah, so we are
not
always
just one
occupied.
thing.
Yeah, and we get a lot out of it. Yeah.
Okay.
So sculpture is a good course to study. A very good course to study.
So is it a job that comes in seasons, or at any time you get works to do? You see, there are some jobs, they have their season.
Yeah.
So is it like that?
It's the same thing. You every day you always get job to do, but just that in every situation there are certain particular time that you can hit hard. I hope you get it.
Yeah.
You can get a very big contract.
So like what season, what time?
Oh, that one it's within the year. At any time you can just get it.
So let's say Christmas is coming. Do you get more jobs around December?
We don't even talk about Christmas or anything like that. It's the season of sculpture or the season of such activity. It's just the season of its season.
Okay, it comes on its own.
Yeah.
All right.
Because as Christians, as Muslims, we don't wait for this particular era or period before you hit hard. No, at any point in time, God can show Himself, and then you just be there, and then boom.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
How would you convince me to learn your work? Or someone who has a little idea and would want to venture into it. How would you convince the person this is good for you? Aside you having the passion, how would you convince someone?
What do you love doing? How do you feel when you are doing it? These are the things that I consider. When I was done with school, a lot of people were telling me, I'm not saying that I haven't gotten there, but just that I can feed myself, I can rent, I can help others as well. The point is, what you love doing will always push you up. If you don't like what you are doing, even if I convince you to come,
at the long run you
will go. You will stop because you wouldn't feel it.
Okay.
You need to feel it. You wouldn't feel it.
Okay.
You get it? So you need to have one, the passion, the love, the care, even the care. When I have a clay with the work done and I see that you punch the clay, how I feel, you don't understand. That feeling, yes, that is what drives me. That actually drives me. So if I can treat a clay like this, how much more a human being? A human being. So you need to have that feeling.
Okay.
If you're not actually there,
You cannot
you
do
can't
it.
be there.
Yeah. What do you have to tell us?
I think my brother here has said it all. You would have to love the field of art to actually venture into it, because
Okay.
it takes time to create, and then it takes time to master the craft. Yeah. So if you don't have love and then passion for it, convincing you or telling you everything in the world won't actually help you succeed in it. You would have to actually love it to actually venture into it. Yeah.
So we are some few days away from election. Just few days. What do you have to tell Ghanaians
What do you have to say, Ghanaians?
about the election?
Well,
What do you have to tell us?
I'm not really into politics like that, but then I'm sure every Ghanaian knows what is going on in the system or the country at the moment. So, well, their vote they say is power, right? Yeah. So whatever.
Say it all. Their vote is that. Are you a Ghanaian, right?
Yeah.
You vote.
Must I be-
So our vote.
Okay, so our votes they say is our power, right? I
Yes.
should say it like that.
Yes.
So at the end of the day, when you go to vote, you would decide who should be the next president. Yeah. Considering what you've seen and then what you actually wishing or hoping for, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
So what will influence your vote? What will you consider before you vote? I hope you vote.
Oh yeah,
Yes.
maybe.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, but this time
Definitely.
maybe
You have to.
I what I'll consider
Before voting.
everything.
Everything. I say everything. If you said anything, I want to know
Everything.
what you
We'll just
consider.
have to.
I am a first time voter. I am now going to vote for the
Oh,
first
okay.
time. So what
So who are
will
you
you
going to vote
consider as to who I will vote for when I get to the ballot box? I'll decide.
But there are so many things
So-
we will consider. So
Mhm.
many things. But for me, I don't know. I just how well the country or the development of the country. We talk about the development of the country, it involves so much. But the basic things will be the ones to consider. Basic things. We talk about economy. It's the main source of kind of everything. Like you want to talk about transport, you want to talk about rent, you want to talk about food, you want to talk about water, you want to talk about business. Is your business booming? Yes. No. Why? Because of that, because of that. There's so many things that people will consider. But for me, I don't know whether I will vote or I will not vote.
Why?
Maybe I'll vote.
Why maybe?
That one I can't tell. Because if I have a contract to do, if I have a job that I'm doing, like right now when you came, you saw I have about a couple of works that I'm doing. I'm supposed to
complete them at a
complete
given
them.
time. You wouldn't leave your work to go and vote.
I wouldn't leave my work to go and
But
vote.
we need a leader. So all of us must come together and vote to choose who will lead us.
When the time is due, God will show us whom to vote for.
Okay, what about you?
God will show you.
Yeah.
How are you speaking for him? Let him
God
speak for himself.
Yeah.
Okay. Speak for yourself.
Well, we'll leave it to God. Let's leave it to God.
Okay, thank you. So back to business.
Okay.
If someone sees your work, someone wants you to do something, how will they connect to you? How will the person reach out to you?
But you can send me a message on WhatsApp.
Okay.
Yeah, on
Go to the camera.
WhatsApp. Okay. So you can contact me on WhatsApp 0262 849622. The name is always Justice Gazy. but you can check up on my TikTok, Genesis JC. You go to Instagram, Genesis JC.
Where are you? Ted.
I'm in Takrade. Just contact me. I will direct you. Just come to Takrade. Wherever you are, you can just send the work. When we are done, we'll deliver it to you.
You do delivery nationwide?
Everywhere.
Okay.
Kumasi, Wale, Wa, Puntumgru, everywhere. Just give us a call.
All right. Okay, so I hope you have some of your works that you would want to display. Yeah. I mean, you have to take us around.
Oh, okay. Definitely.
Okay, so can we now go inside to see some of your works?
Okay.
We are going inside to get some few display of his artworks. Let's go.
Yeah.
Thank you. After
Just
you.
feel free and come, because all these are part of the tools that are used. Yeah.
All right, so please come.
Okay.
I can see something here.
Yeah, this is a spraying machine.
Okay.
This is a spraying machine.
All right.
I have my drilling machine here.
Everything
drill? Here is yes.
You drill too.
Yeah. So because most of the works.
Okay.
After I'm done, I need to drill, then fix them on frame.
Okay.
Yeah, the ones with frame, you have to drill.
Just like the one outside.
Exactly.
Okay, sure.
So just as you are saying, it will be fixed on frame, and it will look awesome.
Yeah. Okay.
So I have this.
Whoa.
This is a small area
This
that
is awesome.
I show. I display my works. So these are some of the works that I am planning an exhibition for. That is a carving work. All these are fiberglass resin, and then this one is a carved work. This one is wood, and this one is fiber on wood in a frame. The same thing here.
Okay,
this one
so
is also a fiber.
Let's talk about this.
Just as I was saying, the whole idea will come when the exhibition is being done.
Okay.
Yeah, we wouldn't want to put everything out there for now.
I just want to know something small. How you came about this?
Oh, okay.
How long it took you to get this done?
It depends on the individual. It depends. If I'm working, let's say on this, let's say a day or two, but then it will go through the process of mold taking. I use silicone, then after that I use plaster of Paris to do that. So the taking of mold and the casting will have about, let's say, 1 week.
Okay.
Yeah.
So me like this, I want you to sculpt me.
Like your whole portrait?
Yes. How many days will it take?
Your whole stature? Your whole stature?
Yes. As fast as I am.
You there? It will take me like 3 months.
Are you sure about
it's
that?
Serious.
Really?
Yeah, because
it's huge.
I need to come out with the details so that whenever we see it, we actually see that it is you.
This is me.
Yeah.
So outside me, do you have other jobs that take long to get ready?
Yeah. It depends. Each work needs to have a technical means of handling.
Okay.
There is a particular way of handling each work. Okay. So if I'm dealing with a statue, the time, the skill, the execution, the techniques, and then the material will determine how long it will take. And if there's another contract to, that one too will depend on how it is. Sometimes you could have small work. Small work, let's say the size of this, but it can take us, let's say, 2 months to finish it. And sometimes you can have a work like yourself, your whole stature, and it's going to take us, let's say, a month. You get it? So sometimes the work might be small, but the details and how the work is being done or is being executed can take you a very long time. So sometimes in charges, we can charge more.
So we have this frame here. I can see a pregnant woman. I can see a baby and relaxing on something. Tell me a little about it. What is it?
So that's the mother and that's the baby. She's relaxing on the lap. of the mother.
Okay.
Okay, all right. And then there's a basket with foodstuffs.
Okay.
Exactly. So basically, in a resting posture,
They are on a journey, or they went to the farm. Oh,
everything about life is journey.
okay.
So
So they are relaxing
it's
from the
just
trip.
relaxing. Yeah,
Okay.
relaxing.
Then how about
Basically.
this? I can see a woman.
Okay, so this is a pretty lady,
Okay.
but it is part of the collection that I showed earlier on. You could see a female figure, but there's a little bit of fashion. You have the necklace, jewelry is in there. You have fashion. You have the
Crocodile.
dress with what sponge made with sponge.
Okay.
So I have all these collection. I have jewelry. I have woodwork. I have everything here.
Okay.
So not just the work, but there are other concepts that I want to add it to it. Just like the first one that we showed over here, like this one. This one also has beads, but just that it doesn't have what? It doesn't have the dress.
Yeah.
So it's part of a collection that I'm trying to come out with.
There is something I've noticed. Most of the portraits, they don't have arms. Why? Is there anything special about that?
No, but it's something that I'm trying to have, like my signature.
Okay.
So when it comes to figures, so far as it is not a contracted work that demands that I bring out the yes, this particular style becomes it is my signature. So anytime you see any such works, you know that
it's coming
this
from
one is coming
Genesis.
from me. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So please, what do we have here?
Okay, so this is a ship.
Okay.
But then we'll say that it's one of the. Someone will say the archaic ships, like the ones that we saw in the movies and Titanic, but those not actually Titanic.
Yeah.
It has this old antique kind of finishing.
Okay. So what was the inspiration?
It was this movie that I enjoyed so much, Pirate of Caribbean.
Okay.
Pirate of Caribbean. Yeah, I actually enjoyed that movie so much. How ships were being treated. Sometimes you just emerge from the water and you just be riding on the sea. So I was just inspired. I was just enthused about the way the ship was treated. Okay. So I decided to put up this. Yeah.
All right. So having a feel of it, is it wood?
No.
Is it clay? What is it?
It's fiberglass. This is actually a fiberglass resin. A very strong and durable material.
Okay.
Then this one too. This is a wood. Okay. We call it kusia.
Kusia.
Kusia. Yeah. Kusia.
A type of wood.
Yeah, it's very strong. It is used in making boats.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so it's not just any wood. It's very durable.
Is it easy to get it?
No.
It's not easy.
It's not easy to get it.
Like the wawas, the odu.
No, yeah, those ones are. But this one is very scarce.
Authentic.
And very, very durable. Yes.
Okay, so if I would want to get one, how much? Maybe someone wants to buy it.
Oh, okay.
Approximately, what are the prices? What is the least price to get a frame like this? The least
Price.
Yes.
Yeah, I think you need to come with $1,000.
$1,000.
Yes.
So we are in Ghana. Convert.
So we can talk about, let's say 15,000 or let's say 20,000
for an artwork like this.
Yes, because
15,000.
Most of my works you wouldn't see it anywhere.
Okay.
Yes, when you get it, it is only you who has it. That is about the authenticity of the work.
Sure.
This is not just crafts. This is an artwork.
Okay.
It is debatable. People will talk about our works as crafts. These are arts. When you get it, no one gets a copy of it. It is authentic.
Because 15,000, someone might say it's expensive. It's very expensive.
That's what I say. It depends. You can just contact me and then
you talk about
it.
Don't be scared. Any amount you have, just bring it. They will have your sculpture for you. Anything for you.